Well, when they say there's an app for everything, I think they mean it.
Okay.
And this might be a little bit of a sensitive topic for you to engage in a dialogue with me on.
I'm a mature man.
You're a mature man. Good, because I'd like to talk to you about menstrual cycle apps. And the particular one that I'd like to talk with you about today is Period Plus. Come on, Steve. You can do it.
I can actually do it.
You can do it. So for all you ladies out there, and men too, if you're curious, you could download this just to check it out. Maybe you'll learn something or two. Maybe
Not gonna
not.
happen.
Not going to happen. Okay, this is just female oriented.
This is the sensitive area, and I'm pretty sure that even, well, go on, and then I'll give my advice to the
Your advice, okay.
to the.
This is a place where you can track when your period comes, and then it will automatically do an estimate on and forecast when your period is coming next. So this would come in handy, for example, if you were booking a travel trip 4 months down the road, you could go in and enter where your period is and so on. And there's things that women need to prepare for when they're going to have their period. I don't need to get into the detail with you, Steve.
But I'm mature.
You're mature, so you can handle it. But anyway, it's nice to know when it's coming. So
Yes.
this application does that. Right here on the home screen, what we can see is that when you enter a new journal entry, you're able to go in and say, for that day, describe things like
Oh.
breakout levels. So whether or not, because it's all related to hormones, right? So a lot of
Okay.
women get more acne around the time of their period.
Okay, got it.
Breakout level, yes. No, I wasn't referring to the
I
other
don't
thing.
know.
So breakout level, say for example.
Oh, you get a few
you
zits?
Yeah,
Oh,
you get
to
a
lots
few
of zits,
zits, so
okay.
you can, gauge that. Breast tenderness level, because breasts can get tender when you're having
I
your
know.
period.
Yes.
Okay, and then you get a nice little icon there showing the redness of your breasts. You also have cramp intensity, because we know that cramps come along with getting your period, and the number of days for that cycle. What happens is over time, as you're entering this into the log, it starts forecasting for you and giving you more accurate results for telling you what's going on later. This is calendar. So you can see here, it's got all the nice pretty dots. So it shows you when your period is most likely to come during that month, when you're most fertile. So maybe men with wives that are looking to have a little baby in the future might be interested in this app. So it does have a male perspective, and as well ovulation. So that's interesting. Now I kind of like this too. You can get your reports for based on your journal entries, what your average breakout levels are, your cramp intensity. You can also map intercourse. Steve is very quiet.
I'm just wondering why you need a map for it.
Well, not map, but I mean
Oh, track it.
Track
Okay.
intercourse. Because if you were trying to get pregnant,
Which is okay.
you'd want to see if you were this. Anyway.
So many minds all around. Notice that I'm skirting between them very elegantly by not
Yes,
saying anything.
anything. Silence is always
Wait.
the best option. Wait, because your weight can fluctuate, so you can get
Yes.
a chance to know where you're going through.
Bloating, I believe, is the term.
Bloating is the term. Good for you, Steve. There you go. Now, here's something interesting. There's 24 polls that are currently out there right now. Let's look at the results from some of the last polls that are there. This is interesting because it kind of gives you pads versus tampons. What do people prefer? What was the age of the average person's first period? Average length of periods?
You're having fun, aren't you?
I like just making you squirm.
You've gone into more detail on this
do
app
with
than any app we've done.
Because people want to know about this.
You're just looking for tender points for me.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that is all free. But if you wanted to upgrade to the full version, you can pay.
Why wouldn't we?
Because you could turn off the ads, and for $1.99, you could also enjoy 4 additional full color themes.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, and you can also edit your notification messages. So that is Period Plus. How do you feel about that, Steve?
It's not going to go on my...
So that one, unfortunately, is wiggle worthy for Steve. For me, I'm going to give it a page 2.